Yep, got another quad. This time a Yamaha. Same as my first ever quad. Kodiak. Don't know what the year this one is, probably an 01. I would guess. My first ever one was 02. Just saw it come up, about a cheap price on Facebook, would you believe, of all places. But pretty mint condition. Looks pretty sweet. Reckon it's only done 120 miles in not 2 years. But these are the original tyres, I know that for a fact, because mine came with them. And they've still got, what, 50% left on them. So can't be used a lot. The seat's probably recovered. Well, definitely recovered. I mean, look at them staples, but whoever did it did a decent job. It's more difficult to do one-handed than you can think, but I think his kid tried to paint the wheels and it came out pretty shitty, to be fair, so I'll do that again myself. Or get them powder coated. That might be the best scenario, but I love these quads. This is probably the best quad I've ever ridden, these sort of things, even though they're so old. I much prefer them over any other brand, really, especially that Honda. It's okay, but this is far, far better. It's the same era of machine, so maybe I'll do like a step-by-step comparison or something like that, but the only thing I noticed was that I think he's been pissing about with the toe ball because it's actually bent there ever so slightly. So yeah, I just have to hammer that back or something. But the only other problem is this does nothing. This 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive switch. So you can turn it on and literally nothing. No motor runs or anything. It was stuck in 2-wheel drive, which is probably why it was so cheap, but I've taken the motor off and slid it by hand in 4-wheel drive, so that's all good. I'll try and repair the switch just so you can do a few donuts on it or whatever, but I'm crap with electrical stuff, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But I've had a look at it, and it's not the actuator or the solenoids or anything like that, so it's definitely a wiring issue. It runs proper sweet though. It runs sweeter than like most of the bikes I've had, especially that 09 Grizzly. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that, but that was like a tinny, rattly piece of crap. But even the battery's okay, which is pretty unusual. Start her up. A bit of choke. There we go. Sweet as a nut. Slight whine from the Ultramatic, but they all do that. No smoke, obviously. I think this has had hardly any use, to be fair. Let's take the back off, actually. Maybe a bit more. Whatever, you get to see the picture, but you can tell this is an older model because it's not got the digital display, just the old analog one. I always find these really weird because they don't have any hour meter or mileage meter, but it comes better when you try and sell them. But it's made up for a pretty crappy day, to be fair. Just sold another ride-on mower, and now he's bringing it back because the idiot just let the solenoid burn out trying to start it. I reckon it's just out of fuel, but I've got to take the damn thing back. He knows my address, so I have to, really. Now this has got to go to the dealer. It's what? 2 years old with 14,000 miles, but it seems to be burning oil, so God knows what the hell's wrong with that. I'll let you know on that. I apologise for not posting a video in a week or two, but being super busy with work and etc, as you always are, but I'll try and get some videos up on this, but to be honest, there's not much to do with it, really. It's got the old independent rear axle. I may do an oil change, but oddly, this is one of the only quads I've had where the oil actually looks half decent. And it's on the full mark. Come on. Crystal clear. No, it's not because it's got water in it, it's just really clean. Yeah, it's sort of nostalgic this. This is the first bike I had like 7 or 8 years ago. So, not this exact one, but it was the same model. Yeah, she's pretty mint. High and low range, etc. It's okay. I'm not going to ride it because it's got no oil in the diff at the moment. from when I was messing around with it. So yeah, see you in the next one.